Welcome, everyone. So today I'm joined by Christine and Ilona, two of the key organizers behind the GoRR Regatta, and international race officer Madis Osman from Estonia. So here we are, about a month to go until the regatta. Actually, I love how this call kind of sums up how dynamic our organization team is. Looks like Ilona is already in full sailing mode. Where are you?
Hi everyone, greetings from Mediterranean. Says I'm since aware that I will not be able to sail in Gulf of Riga Regatta. I have to do some sailing beforehand. And can I correct you, Leva? It's not a month, it's 37 days, 23 hours and 22 minutes before the GoRR.
Yeah, we still have time. Okay, we have had 7 GoRRs already. So what's new this year? I noticed there are some changes to the course compared to previous edition. Madis, could you walk us through what's different this year?
The weather will be nicer.
Accept that.
I think we never had so long course as we have this year. So that's about 85 or even more, 90 miles from Riga to Kuressaare. And you can do 2 in 1. You have to start only once and all the struggle in the starting line and stuff. But you can finish twice, which is nice. So you don't have to stop, of course, but we will take the finish somewhere in the middle. Depends on the wind direction and wind strength and so on. But competitors will know before they start where is the finish. So I guess that's the main difference. We never had this before in GoRR, but we have had this in RC Worlds, I believe, or Europeans. So it's common practice.
Is this like in the second racing day?
It's the first offshore. It's the second racing day, yes, because first racing day we race on in front of Daugava river mouth. So as usual, this is quite traditional. But second day is can be a very long day.
Yeah, maybe Christine, could you tell us more about that gate approach for second day of racing? What will happen if there won't be like wind or bad weather conditions?
Then we have one finish at somewhere in the middle, and the fleet will continue on engine to be quick in Saaremaa.
There's also something new this year. Maybe Madis, could you tell us more about it?
I think SUP has the best IT backing for tracking in sailing, so analytics and stuff. So thanks to Christina, we have this. It's very expensive, so we are very happy to have it in GoRR. Not all the competing regattas have this kind of service for sailors. So I'm very happy. Hopefully the sailors too.
We will try to make a proper introduction that the competitors can use this powerful and functionality to analyze their performance on the go, actually. It's not just tracking, it's not just following, it's really analytical tool for performance.
What does it mean for participants? Do they need some special gadgets or just application?
It is it will be set up on mobile apps, and so accessibility is like our daily habit. It's nothing special. Just the information what they can get about the boat and how they are doing against the performance they should. It can be visible on real time.
Ilona, are there any other differences for participants compared to previous GoRRs?
I would say we have a novice approach in Latvia as such. The sailing authority has issued license that are for the first time in this regatta are needed as well for the participants from Latvia. It's something probably we didn't have. But when I think about our regatta, I really love that one thing we are developing. We see it every year by numbers, how a fleet is growing. But I love that we are dynamic and very different. And as Madis said, like 85 to 90 nautical miles, it's quite a lot. And we are aware that we cannot exceed all expectations in 1 year because we're so different. But that's a beauty of our regatta, that we're so different. For every year we change, and this year we're going to have a long lag.
Christine, how many participants have registered so far, and from which countries?
I know that there are Latvians, Estonians, and Lithuanians, but the total number is changing all the time. So it's something about 20 at this point.
Okay, but which countries usually take part in the regatta?
These are our Estonian and Lithuanian friends, which is physically closer to this racing area. Sometimes we have guests also from Finland. We have had from Poland and from Denmark. Maybe we will have somebody also this year, but yeah, let's see.
Hopefully.
No,
Okay, could you?
hopefully.
Okay. Could you remind sailors until what date the reduced entry fee is available?
There are two major deadlines before we start. First is May 31, which is early entry fee deadline to be paid. And then it's June 22nd, when measurement certificates should be ready, both ORC and LIS. And also people have to register for technical inspection in advance, that we have a proper schedule. So all the paperwork should be done by June 22nd, and then everybody can easily move to Midsummer Festival.
Okay. Mad, you've been part of GoRR from beginning. Like, how do you see the development of sailing in Latvia and the level of competition in the regatta?
The competition is fierce, always, since the beginning. There's no doubt about that. But what is really visible and a little bit different from other organizations I have been working with, not in Estonia only, but many places, is that somehow it feels like the GoRR organization is open. I mean, there is no hidden agendas or stuff. Everybody is just thinking how to make it better for all the sailors. Of course, all the sailors are not happy all the time. Some win, some lose. That's normal. But yeah, somehow it involves everybody. I mean, sailors, all that. They have LUS, they have ORC International, they have this cruising division. So in this way, GoRR is very good example how it should develop during 8 years, not 7 years, because it started with BOR, if I remember.
GoRR. I think it was even.
Correct. And that's impressive. That's impressive, and the numbers show that the sailors appreciate that as well, because the numbers are growing, which is not necessarily the case offshore in Europe, but in Latvia it's growing, so that's a very good sign.
Elon, could you remind us how many boats took part last year?
I think we were 33 in total, if I'm not mistaken. The most of them was still from Liz, but that's something that's changing every year. We see that more and more boats are joining ORC group, in ORC international ORC cruisers as well. And another thing that popped in my mind, which is actually a shout out for me, thinking of those boats that are, cruising around the Riga Bay, Baltic Sea in the time when GoRR is going to happen. We really would love to encourage to join the lifestyle group, which is another thing that we have for 2 years. We invite participants to join actually all sailors that are in the region, from hometowns or from Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, and so on. Basically, be part of the regatta, but not participate in races if you don't feel like, but you can be part of our huge social event, which is happening ashore. So this is another thing that definitely we would encourage. So basically, I think, Christina, correct me, but there were 1 or 2 boats last year already.
Yes, one was from Latvia and another from Estonia. And now I have seen already 2 boats registered also for this year.
So basically, this is something I truly believe that's gonna develop lifestyle group as such. And also, I would underline, using this opportunity and our conversation, that we are not very common regatta that has multi-hull group. And we know that there are so many multi-hulls looking for opportunities to sail, cruise, and race. And this is something we really are proud of. And this is the 2nd year we're going to have also a multiple group. So everybody is welcome to join.
Okay, so let's make some predictions. Do you think we'll break the participant record again this year?
Yes.
Madis, as the Estonian in the room, what's your guess how many boats will represent Estonia this year? Last year, I checked, there were 19. Do you think we'll see even more this year?
Yes.
Latvians said.
Make bet.
After.
What do you want to lose? We can bet. Yeah, but I hope, and as I hear from the community, that GoRR is very, very valued in Estonia, and people are coming and talking about it. So yeah, I have high hopes.
And also Latvians, as I have heard, that there is no chance that you don't participate in the GoRR and you don't belong to the community.
That's true. And that's why we have lifestyle as well. So Christina,
Okay,
what's your number?
Yep.
My number? 65.
Okay.
68.
Okay, I say 75.
58.
Go big
Okay,
or
at
go
least
home.
70. Yeah, go big or go home. Exactly.
So we had 65, 68. Ilona, what was your?
75.
75 and leave?
I will say 70. Thank you all for your time, and fingers crossed for great weather and a new participation record.